What's the best way for women to get rock-hard abs? Hi, my name is James. I'm a graduate of Michigan State University, where I studied kinesiology and earned a specialization in health promotion. And today I'd like to tell you what I believe the best way is for women to get rock-hard abs. Now, first of all, it's important to know that in your quest to get harder abs, your diet will likely make up about 80% of your success or failure. Now, I know a lot of people who lift weights all the time or work out every single day, and they don't really look like it. Well, why don't they look like it? It's because their diet is a mess. And again, about 80% of your success or failure is going to be dependent on your diet. And the only diet I recommend to get harder abs, and the only diet I recommend for just overall well-being, is something called the Primal Diet. And sometimes this is also called the Paleo Diet. And what this is meats from grass-fed animals. Most animals should eat grass and not grains, so make sure the animals are grass-fed. This includes wild fish, vegetables, some fruit, especially berries, raw dairy, nuts, seeds, and coconut oil is great for cooking. And most of these foods you can buy from your local farmer, and that's sort of a key to this diet is instead of shopping at the grocery store, start shopping around at your local farms. They have most of these foods, and usually they treat their animals better, and usually their fruits and vegetables are pesticide-free as well. This point here, do not be afraid to lift heavy weights, is incredibly important, okay? Because it is, in order to get harder abs, or in order to get what some people call six-pack abs, it is necessary to lift heavy weights because this stimulates a metabolic change. Okay, in other words, this speeds up your metabolism so that you start burning off more fat even when you're resting. Okay, so lifting heavy weights is probably the biggest hurdle for most women to overcome. They're afraid that, if they lift heavy weights, they're going to look like a bodybuilder, they're going to look like a man, and this is not true. I would say 99.9% of women can lift heavy weights and they won't develop, giant bodybuilder muscles. So do not be afraid to lift heavy weights. If you are afraid to lift heavy weights, I would encourage you to search online for the term CrossFit girls or CrossFit women. There's a group of ladies out there who participate in something called CrossFit, where they're constantly lifting heavy weights, and you can look at photos of these girls, and they look very feminine. They look like fitness models in a lot of cases. So again, do not be afraid to lift heavy weights. It's not going to make you look like a man. It's probably going to give you really hard abs, actually. And my top 4 exercises for developing rock hard abs are deadlifts, squats, lunges, and sprints. And if you really want harder abs, I encourage you to check out a book called The Truth About Six-Pack Abs by Michael Geary. And actually, I just noticed on the author's website that he now has a special video specifically for women on how women can get harder abs. And I'll actually put a link directly to this webpage below this video. So if you want to check out this free video on how women can get harder abs, just go ahead and click on the link that appears below this video.